What's up, guys? Paparazzi here, and we are talking ball cards. I got an SGC preview and reveal video for you, so going to stick with that format of previewing the cards, giving you my Papa predictions, and then we'll show the cards in the same video. So, getting started here. Pretty nice copy of this 51 Bowman Spawn. Only issue is it's got some residue on the back. So it's likely some glue residue. But the paper's all there. So this is kind of a tough one, you know. I think with the glue residue on the back, I think it's going to be a pretty high-end 2. So I think this gets a 2. If it didn't have that, I think it could be considerably better, but I think that's going to hold that back. So my prediction is a 2 there. This is an interesting one. This is a 1960 Menko disc, and this is Sadaharu O. And so he's known as the Japanese Babe Ruth. He's got something like 867 home runs or something like that. So this guy could hit him. Anyways, this is a 1960 disc, so this is actually a disc from his second year, if you're wondering why I'm submitting this. It looks like a coaster. This thing's like as thick as a coaster. Anyways, I think even in this condition, it's still worth like $100 or something like that. So, gonna sub it. Oh, prediction? I'm thinking they're gonna give me either an authentic or a 1. Hell, they might say it's too fragile to hold her. This is a coaster it looks like a coaster that's been used in a bar for like a year. Anyways, official prediction is an A there for authentic. Iconic card here, 61 Fleer Bill Russell. As you can see, it's got an issue. I think PSA would have given this an MK right there. I do not know what's going on right there. There is a bit of there's an indent in the back as well. So it's almost like this bizarre pinhole. But anyways, I feel like this card deserves a holder. So I'm thinking this is going to be like a SGC 1. Anyways, I mean, the rest of the card presents pretty nice. It does have some wrinkling, but an iconic card nonetheless. God, I just realized how many beaters this video has. This video does have a lot of beaters. So anyways, this is not just your 62 Topps Koufax right here. This is 62 Topps Venezuela. As you can see here, it's in Spanish on the back. Sandy Implanta Nueva Marca. I think that's Sandy sets a new mark. Anyways, yeah, these Venezuela cards, they're tougher to come by. This one is obvious. This one's obviously in rough shape, but it's mostly all here. I mean, yeah, there's some paper loss, and I don't know what that is, but so this is probably going to be another authentic. But you know, a Venezuela variation of a superstar, a top tier Hall of Famer. That's still worth holding, and I'll probably sell that one. Okay, another card that looks great. If you hold it out here, it looks great, and it does look good. But if you look closely, you'll see that there is some water staining here, and it's slightly more pronounced on the back. See this marking there? The card got wet at some point. The surface is actually pretty nice here. We could take it out of here and take a quick look. Let's use the light here. As you can see, the surface is pretty nice. And look how well centered that is. Even with the water stain, nice color, purple pops in the Mets there. Good bold yellow. I mean, it's a nice example. If you could get past that, you know, I think this will fit somewhere in someone's collection really nicely. This one's going to get graded, and yeah, I'm going to sell this one. I bought this one to sell it. I bought this card to grade it and to sell it. So my prediction, I think it gets a SGC 3. I'm sending it to SGC because, you know, they'll grade a card like this at a reasonable price. So I use Boca card sub, so it's going to be 19 bucks to sub this bad boy. Sorry about that. And it's right on the cusp. It's right on the value cusp of being too valuable of a card to send through PSA through a value sub. But anyways, it's very well centered, even on the back. And I think SGC will, I hope SGC will look at it favorably. So a 3 is my prediction there. That's my hope. This was a PSA rejection. PSA insists that even if they're pack pulled autographs, and I can't say that this was pack pulled. I think this is pack pulled. I mean, the card is manufactured to be autographed. But anyways, PSA, this is 1995, so this is just too early for them to do a standard. They wanted it to be PSA DNA. Anyways, this is going to SGC. I think it gets an 8. 8 for the card, and then I think the auto gets a 10. My only concern is that the authentication sticker was placed over the end of the auto. So I think it's going to be 8 on the card, 10 on the auto. This is a big boy right here. That is the gold sticker. So this is 1996 Leaf Signature Series. And this is a pretty clean card. The only issue, this little print roller mark. So I think this beauty gets a 9 and a 10 for the auto. This one's staying with me. I don't have any Mo autographs. So this is just, I mean, this is one of the nicest autograph sets I've ever seen. And that's just my opinion. I just think it looks incredible. And I think these things are going to just scream in a tux. So that's my prediction there. If you're seeing a trend, that's because I think I'm going to build this out with the Hall of Famers. So I'm going to get all the Hall of Famers and I'm going to get them all in a tux. And I think that'll be pretty cool. Only problem with this Pedro is I don't think it'll get a 10 auto. That's a little too faint. It's not as bold of an autograph. And by the way, this is the silver variation. So the gold is out of 500. It's not numbered. The print run is 500. And I don't know what the silvers are out of. I think 1,000. And then there's a bronze that's out of 5,000. I think. I could be way off. Anyways, I think that this is also a nice card. I think this also gets a 9. Probably just a 9 for the card. No auto grade because I don't think it'll get a 10. This was another PSA reject. Tony Gonzalez on-card auto. Does have some corner wear, as you could see down here. So I think this gets an 8. And I think this auto makes it. I think this auto gets the 10. So I think it's an 8 card, 10 auto. Here's the back. That's 1997 right there. So obviously these Scott Rowlands I wanted to get graded before he made the haul, but I was a little late on that. This is a Bowman's Best out of 97. This is a pretty clean copy. That's a 10 auto all day. And I think the card gets a 9.5. Although, as you guys know from my videos, I'm not the best with grading modern cards. If you guys saw my recent PSA video, this came back as a, well, first of all, this is a Vince Carter rookie from 1998, and it's an auto. He's in his college gear there. And one of the things that makes this card cool, it's on card, like I said, and he signed this, the dot for his eye in Vince as a star. And he only did that for a handful of these, at least so I read online. And PSA gave it a 6 because of this corner. And I firmly disagree with what PSA evaluated this at. So it's going to Boca. And I think it gets an 8.5. and a 10 on the auto. Earlier LT on card auto here. Does have some chipping. I think the chipping holds it back a bit. I think it gets a 9. 10 auto. Yeah, another beater, but an iconic card nonetheless. This is the 85 Nike Promo Jordan Rookie. It's a larger card. It's got all this crazy chipping on the side. These Nike delivered these in a pack, and this pack was must have been under some pressure or in some unfavorable humidity situation, because you could see here that it peeled off some of the color from the card that it was stacked on top of. So this is going to be low grade. Not to mention it's got a bend in it. So anyways, this is going to be one I'm going to hopefully upgrade relatively soon. So I think this gets like a like a 1.5. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to sell that and upgrade it. The rest are reslabs. So not quite as fun because I'm anticipating the same grade here. This is a Babe Ruth and Manager Huggins. And it's a 7. And it's a green tint variation. So I got this really cheap because it's in the old holder. At least that was my take. I got it for like 30 bucks. So I'm going to get it reslabbed. And then probably sell it. So if you're interested, let me know. Broadway Joe, 72 and a 7. It does have this little dot there. I think that might be a bit of a wax stain. Yeah, it's on the back too. So it's a little wax stain, but that's acceptable. A little one down here as well. Although I don't see that one on the front. So yeah. This is a low pop card. This is a pop 3. I don't know how much Hobby Love Strahan has, but I think this card sold for like $8, but that was like 8 years ago. So I think the market's moved a bit since then. What would you say? Anyways, this is a pop 3 in SGC. So gonna get this reholdered and maybe sell it. I don't know. I'll see what the market's like for it. Darren Sproles was something else. He was a really versatile guy. And anyways, I was always impressed by Sproles. Not to mention he played forever. He was often injured, but he was around for quite a while. Anyways, this is his Topps Chrome. And this is his rookie. And it's a pristine 100. So if you guys aren't familiar with pristine and SGC, this pristine grade translates now to a gold label 10. And I've never had a gold label. So this will be my first gold label when it comes back. So excited to have a gold label. Got that pretty cheap. I don't think he makes the Hall of Fame or anything, but we'll see. You never know. Speaking of Hall of Famers, 2007 Topps Finest, Calvin Johnson, and a 10. Just going to reslab this and probably sell it. I've upgraded my Calvin, my Megatron PC a bit. So I'm just going to upgrade, reslab this and sell it. But that's it. Let's see how I do on my grades. And just like that, we got our grades back, or cards back from Boca. They are fast. SGC and Boca card subs are together. That's a pretty quick combination. About 2 weeks door to door. So that should be your expectation. If you submit to SGC, it's going to be fast. Got my preview grades right here. Got the cards right here. Let's get into it. I do know the grades, so this is not this isn't a blind reveal, but I'll kind of build some suspense for you guys. Awesome. Let's get into it. So before revealing the cards, I want to introduce something. This might be scary to some of you viewers, but here we go. Now introducing Papa Cam. Welcome. I have no idea how this is going to look, but anyways, going to do some picture-in-picture with a camera that's on me. Anyways, let's do it. Okay, first card. 1951 Bowman Warren Spawn. My official Papa prediction was a 2 because of this kind of residue on the back. And it's a 2. Let's look at the card. I mean, it's a screaming nice 2 if you could get over that residue on the back. So off to a good start there, in line with predictions. Next, we have that 1960 Sadaharu O disc. And my prediction was A for authentic because of how rough this thing is. And there you have it. Gets an authentic. Still looks good holdered up. Yeah. So 2 for 2 there. For this next one, 61 Fleer Bill Russell. Prediction was a 1. And that's because it has some damage. You could see there's a wrinkle and there's kind of like a punch in the card. Gets the 1. I'd say the card still presents pretty well. I'm a fan. This is my first copy of that card. I'd like to upgrade that at some point. Next we have the Venezuela 1962 Topps Sandy Koufax. And so this one's marked up. It's got a lot of damage, a lot of wear, but my prediction was authentic and it gets a 1, a straight 1. So pretty happy about that. Even has like some mold or something. Anyways, gets the 1. Let's do a minor adjustment here. Yeah, my lighting's not so good today because it's later in the afternoon. But that was a pleasant surprise there. Okay, one of the bigger cards in the order. This is a Tom Seaver rookie. As you can see, there's some water damage on the back. My prediction was a 3. Got a 3. And man, that looks good. That pops in that holder. The water damage you can still see on the front, but it's not quite as pronounced, I'd say. So you got a well-centered copy of this card. And if you could get past the water damage, that's going to make someone happy. This is probably going to go to Probstein for consignment. I know he's kind of debated in the hobby, but he's been good to me. And the prices that his cards have fetched have been, or the cards that I send him have fetched, have been good. So I've been happy with that. Okay, for this next card, this Scott Rowland Upper Deck SB Prospects rookie, I predicted an 8, and this was an enormous miss. Authentic, color added. And so I think this right here, excuse my fingernails, jeez. Let's see if I could focus. I think that corner right there was touched up. Not sure how well that shows through, but right there. Anyways, gets an authentic. Whoa, okay, gets an authentic. That's not good. I don't know what I'll do with that. I might just throw that in the consignment as well. Imagine I'm not going to do so well on that one. Okay, moving on. Mariano Rivera 1996 Leaf Signature Series. This is the gold variation, so this is short printed. My prediction was a 9 for the card, 10 for the auto. Ooh, this, I mean, the video, I can tell you right now, is not going to do this card justice. This thing just screams in this SGC holder. Just the color palette, the white on the black, in the tux. This is just a masterpiece to behold. It looks so incredible in hand, guys. Can't tell you enough. I'm really happy with this. This is going to be PC. This is my only Mo auto. And a 10-9. Just as predicted. Very happy about that. Can't be happier. Oh, no. Oh, my. You guys saw some grades there. Sorry, there's some sticking on these slabs. Because some of them have these, some of them have the sleeves over them, some don't. Let's see, Pedro Martinez, I guesstimated a 9 for the card grade and then no auto grade. They gave the auto a 10 and the card an 8.5. I did not think this 10, or I did not think this auto, sorry, having some serious focus issue. Didn't think this auto would get a 10, but it did, and it gets a 9.5, or I'm sorry, an 8.5 for the card grade. There's a little issue up here. Jeez, my focus is just not good today. There's a little issue on the corner. Still a nice one. Okay, we're focusing. There we go, perfect. So a small miss there, but not too concerned. You guys already saw this one. Tony Gonzalez, rookie auto. 10 on the auto, 8.5 on the card. And my prediction for this one was an 8 on the card and a 10 on the auto. So a small win there. A little better than expected. Nice card. One of the best tight ends of all time. Scott Rowland. This is another early kind of auto for him. I was thinking 9.5 on the card, 10 on the auto. Got a 7. This is still a head scratcher to me. If anyone knows this set, tell me what I'm missing. It did get a 10 on the auto, but corners are blazing. Again, struggling with my focus. Corners are sharp. Is it a centering problem? I don't know. No big print lines or roller marks as far as I could tell. The back is clean. Maybe a little bit of corner wear there on the back. But I don't see something that makes this a 7. Not sure what I'm missing. So did really bad on these Scott Rowland cards, but that's fine. So be it. Yeah, my prediction there was, again, a 9.5, and so a 7 was kind of a shocker. Oh, man, I wasn't prepared for this. This is a recent snap out that I did. Let me go to my... Here we go. Going into my desk to get the flip. This was... from my recent video, a PSA 6, and that was just a god-awful grade from PSA. Disgusting. And there was no way I was going to let that sad opinion stand. So I snapped it, as you could see, and I got a 9, 10-9. So a three grade bump on this, and PSA, the grader, had just simply lost their mind. Loss of focus, needed coffee, whatever you want to call it. And don't get in the comments and say that SGC is just easier on modern cards. They're really not. This is just, I don't know how PSA jumped to the conclusion that this card was EX mint just because of that corner. I mean, that's the only visible flaw. And I think a 9 is fair. I think, and my prediction was an 8.5. So really happy with how this turned out. And yeah, just a terrible, terrible opinion by PSA. And, you know, that's the thing about opinions, especially in grading, we're paying for them. And sometimes it could still be really, really bad. Okay, LT, sign of the times. I was predicting a 9 on the card, 10 on the auto. Got a 10 auto, 8.5 on the card. I think it's just this edge wear. Again, kind of some chipping in that black edge. Down here as well. A little bit of chipping on the back. Or a little corner ding over here. Yeah, not sure why my focus is so bad today. Hopefully the Papa Cam is in focus, or maybe it's not, and that benefit the viewers more. But yeah, happy with that one. That's not bad. Missed by a half grade there. That's all right. Okay, this is the last of the cards. It was going to be a surprise. I'll just leave it in this baggie. That's fine. This is the Michael Jordan card, the Nike promo. And I predicted a 1.5. Did a little better. Got a 2. Focusing. Got a 2. And I'm pleased with that. Like I said, I was thinking a 1.5. Obviously, that image right there is very infamous. Or the outline, rather. That's the logo for Jordan's products, I believe. And so, just a really cool card. and kind of underappreciated. A whole year before his Fleer rookie. Okay, no surprises on the last, 4 or 5. These were all reholders. So this was a 7, reholder to a 7. Happy with that. Another 7, reholder to the 7, to a 7 on this 72 Joe Namath, Broadway Joe. Pretty low pop card here. Michael Strahan rookie. 2 variations of this card. One variation has like a draft pick logo here or over here. This one does not. Although it's not denoted, I think if you had the card with the draft pick logo, it tells you in the flip. Anyways, low pop, 10 to a 10. This is Megatron Topps Finest rookie. 10 to a 10 again. Sorry about that. And the last one, this was an old label Pristine, and this is my first gold label Pristine in my collection. Jeez, my focus is so bad. Sorry about that, guys. But anyways, went from 10 to a 10. This is another low pop card, Darren Sproles rookie. So kind of a fun one. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reveal. Let me know what you think about the Papa Cam. If it's too scary, if, it's just better for some folks to be unseen, that's fine. Let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed the preview and the reveal. Until next time, Paparazzi Talking Ball Cards out of here.